Hello dudes and dudesses, and welcome to the Gladiator, a farm where you get all the loot because the mobs are battling it out for you. Welcome back to this concept video. I do those on a regular basis, and this is a concept of a mob farm, a very good mob farm, a decent iron farm, a music disc farm, and an XP farm all rolled into one, where the mechanics is that the mobs kill themselves and you get all the loot. Sounds nice? Just keep watching and I'll tell you how it all works so you can build it yourself in your world, and I will even provide a world download on my Discord community for those who are members of that. So let's take a look at it. And as you can see, it's a diamond shaped classic mob farm. Basically it's Nimbom's mob farm from the Fun Farm series, with a clock up here that activates water, and I've opted for having waters alternate on the levels because it regulates the amount of mobs. And I'm using tainted glass. I'm in the latest snapshot, but you could use any solid block. And I have this thing in the middle instead of a normal killing chamber. I have obsidian, and all the mobs are going down here and they're going below the obsidian. But if there's an iron golem like this, he can't get under, so he stays out in this area just murdering all the mobs that he can. And sometimes, like now in the mayhem, some of the skeletons shoot a creeper and you get these explosions which kill off other mobs, and you get music discs in the farm as well. Now down under here we have an iron farm. Well, it's a zombieless iron farm. It has 5 villages, so it will spawn iron golems no matter whether they're scared or not, and I have 2 of those. So that's basically how this part works. The zombieless iron farm only work in the daytime because when they're sleeping they don't spawn golems. So you have to do something else in the nighttime, and I will get right back to that. But as you can see, they are spaced out, the 2 parts, so they can actually spawn 2 golems at once, and they sometimes do that. Not this time, it was 1 right there, but it happens, and it actually increases the amount of iron that you get from this farm. Oh, there was 2, I think. And then you can see the mechanics of well, basically mayhem. That's basically what it is. But let's take a look at the drops from this farm. Of course you will get the normal mob droppings from all the mobs, and you will also get from witches, because I've opted for having a 3 high between the layers. But it will be around 2 stacks of iron per hour, around 15 to 20 music discs, and all the mob droppings that you can get in some from witches too. Now in the nighttime the farm needs to work differently, and that's why we have these corridors here leading out to each of these parts. You can see that one, he got up, he got scared, and that's because we're cycling the mobs through a hole in the middle out to each of the farms. And then when it's a zombie, they will get scared. They don't get scared of skeletons, they don't get scared of creepers, but they do get scared of zombies. And it might take a while because sometimes the pure chance of whether there's zombies down there will decide whether they will spawn an iron golem. But eventually they will spawn iron golem because they get scared of the zombies passing their beds. So we just have to have a bit of patience. And now you can see the other part up there is scared as well. So there should be a good chance of 2 golems spawning. There's 1 and there's 2. So that's how it works in the nighttime. So it's 2 different mechanics in play. And it is more efficient in daytime than in nighttime. That's worth mentioning. So let's just make it day so we can watch this again. And I will show you how the inner workings of the farm is. If I go into spectator mode like this, you can see, yes, in here we have these obsidian, and we need to have them because of the explosions and to keep the golems out. I have opted for tainted glass here. You could have a normal glass, just so that the golems won't spawn in the obsidian. And then we have an obsidian tube going down here, and if we go down here, you can see that's where the mobs drop down and where there's hoppers picking up the loot, and apparently not all the loot I can see. And this is the corridor leading to the villages, but it doesn't pick up all the loot. But mobs are going down here, and they're going up with soul sand upstairs, and basically that's how it works. And then we have another corridor here. Let's look at it from this side. I have these switches. You can see here these pistons, and if I flick that lever, I will close off the two corridors to the iron farms. And if I flick this lever, I will open up another corridor leading this way, which will allow us to make this into an XP farm, because now all the mobs are directed down here. So now you have a fairly decent XP farm as well. And actually you get all kinds of different droppings depending on the height of the spawning layers, of course. Let's see, yeah, you can see I've even got redstone because I've got witches, and it's actually hard to keep up with a normal unenchanted sword, so pretty good. And now I just fixed this just to show you. By the way, there has to be at least 8 blocks under the iron farms, the spawning pots, but I fixed it with a hopper minecart, and hoppers go into the same collection area for the loot that was stranded out there. So basically this is the concept. This is the Gladiator, the place where mobs battle it out for you and for your entertainment, because in the new snapshot you will actually be able to make a tainted glass wall, and you will be able to look at this. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And as I said, I will leave a world download in my Discord community, and do like the video if you find it entertaining. If you're new, subscribe, hit that belly button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.